a perfect, very intelligently made, 20 years old British publicity for beer, which is a wonderful, ironic repetition of an old fairy tale motive, you know. A young girl walks by a stream, sees a frog, and of course, that's what you do in fairy tales. She picks up and kisses the frog, and the frog turns into a prince, charming young man. But then the publicity goes on. The charming young man looks at her, kisses her, and she turns into a can of beer, you know. Like, that's what he really wanted, you know. And then I found here in the States a similar but inverted version. Some pretty disgusting, incidentally. Publicity for Taco Bell, publicity for something called quesarito, which is quesadilla and burrito, combination of the two. And it's presented in such an obscene way that if you combine the two, it's really like a penis enwrapped by a vagina. But how is the publicity spot done here? A young guy and a girl sit during lunch break at a table. One has quesadilla, the other burrito, and they look at each other, and then you see each person's dream. Boy looks at her and imagines the future. They start to talk, they get married, have children. Then she looks at him, approaches him in her dream, and takes his piece of burrito or whatever, wraps him up so that she gets a kind of a bisexual completing, and just makes a sign and he disappears, you know. It's similar to that one beer, but what I think is the enigma behind all this is, why do we never get just a couple? Why it always have to be some intruder? And the best Hollywood version of this, I ask all the viewers who are watching us now to download. You can download it for free. It's an American classic movie, Preston Sturges' Lady Eve, where you have the ultimate marriage proposal scene. You have Henry Fonda and Barbara Stanwyck, and a horse standing behind them, and the horse's head is always intruding, and so on and so on. That's the mystery of sex. It's never two. You always need something, an imagined gaze, an element intruding, and so on and so on.